Plugg TV, we tap in. Turn the camera on, let's talk business. Every plug got a story, feel me. Uncle Plugg TV, we lit, no capping. Try the game, whole city tapping. From the track to the mic, he snapping. Plugged in deep, that fact, no acting. Uncle Plugg TV, that motion. Boss type, auto like devotion. Every drive hit like a potion. Whole team up, now we coasting. Came from the bottom, made it look easy. OG vibes, but the flow too breezy. Talk money moves, never move greasy. Knowledge and hustle, the combo too beastly. Cameras rolling, he speaking that truth. Been through the struggle, he showing.
I'm only gonna do this once. Classic. Lord God, anything attached to me that could be holding me down and keeping me from my ascension. I pray that you detach that from me, so I can fly. They think ill about me, they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Gandhi, bet it won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. It's the people that hurt me the most in this life, be the people that's locked in my phone. They made a mistake, I gave them some grace. I make a mistake and they won't do the same. People be dishing out what they can't take and they take what they cannot get back to the game. I'm unforgiving cause I'm unforgetting, I harbor resentment. I know what you did me. I am not Jesus, it ain't no repentance when I'm on a mission and moving relentless. Been here before, I know the feeling. Think it's forever, the end to be chilling. Mike Jackson, my life is a thriller. Close to midnight, I turn to the villain. Boundaries over sparing your feelings. Sebastian gone, you can cry me a rip. To be great, you gon' have to be different. When you say it, they gotta know that you meant it. Long as your actions match your diction, people gon' know that you standing on business. A lot of experiences come with this wisdom. I'm only giving you what I've been living. Enlightened now, but still remember the time my mind was a prison. Enlightened now, but still remember the time I felt like a victim. I remember. Talk. Enlightened now, but still remember the time I felt like a victim. Classic. Yeah. Lord God, let me fly, They think ill about me and they still around me. Lord God, please set me free. I ain't going out like Selena, better won't be nobody next to me. Cause I'm watching the people I'm loving the closest way more than the people I don't. Cause the people that hurt me the most in this life be the people that's locked in my phone. Come to people I'm already knowing. People fickle, coming and going. People different when weather is storm. Some people pull over when it start to pour. Some people pull over when it start to drizzle. Some people foul, I can't get a whistle. Make it or miss it, I'ma keep shooting my shot like a pistol. I need you to hit me, I need you to feel me, I need you clear as a crystal. For all of my gotta go get us. This language I'm talking is different. Keep cracking the code, stacking your dough and using these hoes for business. Make money with her, not children. We catching bags, not feelings. It's the reason why scars still leave a mark when they done healing. It's the reason why all of us guard our hearts after hurt feelings. There really is no forgiveness. There really is no forgetting. It's happening for you, not happening to you. Just stay on the mission. Set me free. It's happening for you, not happening to you. Just stay on the mission. Set me free.
Welcome back, man. Welcome back. The energy is good. The energy is real good, man. Welcome back, Uncle Plugg TV. I am your host, Uncle Plugg, and this is Story Time number 9. We're coming to the end of the first segment of Story Time. Story Time 2 is gonna be live. Y'all tighten up, and tap in. Y'all gonna love it. For real. This has been a lovely week this week, man. This was my birthday week. This was my dog Classic Cole's birthday week. This has been a wonderful, wonderful week. A lot of my brother's birthdays just passed. A lot of my brother's birthdays are coming up next week. It's just Aries season and it's live right now. Man, I'm glad. Happy for y'all tapping in. We already went through a couple of the comments. You know what I'm saying? What it say? C Breezy say, make money, not her children. In Too Deep is already in the building. C Breezy already in the building. Stephanie Harp already in the building. International Sco already in the building. Joe Jet already in the building. The Wolf BG already in the building. And Coco, the Effect official is in the building. I appreciate y'all tapping in with me this morning. I had to push it back a couple of minutes, man, to let my sisters do their thing this morning, and my brother Classic Cole do their thing this morning. Man, it's the coalition is now turning into a conglomerate, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Hey, man. Hey, I am not your favorite pack of Kool-Aid. I am that orange flavored pack of Kool-Aid when you can just get some tang. But one thing about that orange flavored pack of Kool-Aid, when you go to the store to get that orange flavored pack of Kool-Aid, you love that pack of Kool-Aid. And I love y'all back, man. I mean that. I mean that. I mean that from the bottom of my heart, man. You know what I'm talking about? What he said, you said you got Zelle. What's your Zelle? It's coming up across the screen, my brother. It's info at Uncle Plugg with 2 G's. Uncle Plugg cuts with a Z.com. Y'all go and tap in if y'all want to touch that Zelle and support the show, man, to keep this movement flowing. You feel me? Say that's my favorite one, no cap. Yes, sir. Hey, Set Me Free is my one, man. Like Big Dog Back my one, but Set Me Free is my one, man. That's my one. You understand? It's go. Hey, that's my guy, man. My boy spit that. He spit hot fire. I appreciate it, man. What he said. C Breezer say got to add extra sugar to that orange flavor pack. You better believe it, man. But ain't no sugar over here, my boy C Breezer. Ain't no sugar over here. You feel me? Nothing but the truth, man. Ain't nothing but truth saying over here, man. Everybody has their interpretations of their truth. I try to give it to you blood raw from my POV. I can only see it from my POV, but I also try to see other people's point of view as well. And that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work to be trying to get somebody thinking about somebody else's POV while we do what we do. You know what I mean? Say you don't, the orange one hit one. I mean, the orange one hit. Yeah. Yeah, man. Jumping into story time number 9. If y'all was here for story time part 8, which I knew you were, that story time number 8, I was talking about that journey through barber school and trying to balance everything between a marriage and a household, and also trying to jumpstart my career. I'm a barber. And yes, man, it wasn't a hard situation because you're going through it. So you're not thinking about that time. You know, you ain't thinking about that time, but within that time, I'm constantly having conversations with my significant other, telling her, you know, the woes of my life right now. And I was spending a lot of time. I was doing barber school in the morning, and I was working as soon as I got out of school. Like I'm booking it down 192 through Kissimmee, trying to get to my job, and working from 4 to sometimes, 10:45 to 11 o'clock at night. So that was a lot of time out of the home, and through this time, this is January to October of 2015. This is January 15th to October 29th was my graduation date. And as my time is ticking down, I'm also being that, throughout the school year, you take time and you miss days. And a lot of these times that you're missing days are on weekends where you can double down. You can double down and get extra time. And most of those Saturdays, being that my significant other at the time was she was working Monday to Friday, which most people do that. They are in the workforce. There's not too many people that work Saturday the weekend in the workforce. So she worked Monday through Friday. So Saturday, if she wanted to do something, I had to forfeit that Saturday, to actually go and do something, which we attended some, HBCU football games, a couple of boulets, and couple of regional, just activities or whatnot, just to, hey man, we ain't been doing nothing. You know what I mean? Like that mindset, like I said, was still in survival mode moving forward. So, I was grinding like it was just me. And throughout that time, we never really sat down and spoke finances as adults. We never really talked about a lot of the things moving forward because it was new, it was fresh. It was, a lot of just It was new and it was fresh. So it was a lot of the things that we didn't address in the beginning stages of that relationship. And it was just moving so fast. Life was moving so fast. Like there was no way. It's like jumping on that treadmill and it's already at a 7 or an 8. It's just moving. It's moving. And you just trying to get on it and start to and try to catch up because life was moving fast. Oh, shout out to hey, Soft Rain. You and Kira did a wonderful job this morning. Hey, y'all go over there and support them two young ladies right there. Hey, the first lady of RSC, Soft Rain. Great show, baby. Great show, baby. You and Kira, y'all did y'all thing. I love that. I think that's gonna be epic. I love that. I love that. I really do. I love that. They always say that we're not doing nothing as they go to. Man, listen, you're very welcome, First Lady, very welcome. Man, I was doing a lot. I can't even tell you, man. Like I was doing a lot, man. Like they could never put me in that basket. Like he's not doing enough, man. I was doing a lot, my man. I was doing a lot, bro. I was doing too much. I'm mad at Rain. I didn't get a notification. Yeah, bro. Hey, things are moving. Hey, y'all, please, man, tap in, man, to all of our channels, man. It's in the top right of my screen, probably the top left of your screen. If you can blow that up a little bit, all our channels is up there, man. Please tap in. Hit that notification bell. And please just tap in, man. Like it's a lot going on, man. My boy Classic doing hella shows. My boy Soul doing hella shows. Now you got Soft Rain. She's getting active. My boy Tez Down is getting active. Everybody in the Raw Society Coalition is getting active with more new things to come, man. Trust me, man. It's gonna be beautiful, man. Hey, man, much love to my brother Classic Codes, man. Hey, man, much love, my brother. Keep that thing rolling, man. And happy birthday again, man. It's out, man. Let's just run this out until Aries season is over. Let's just run this out. Let's just run this out, man. Because everybody in the RSC, I'm extremely proud of, man. I'm extremely proud of. And we are excessively busy in our regular lives, and we are excessively busy on these platforms, man. So much love to you, brother. Much love to you, brother. She say, I'm hot with Rain and Kira. they on your ish list. I already know. Hey, they came out of nowhere with that, didn't they? Hey, they came out of nowhere with that. Hey. They got me too, bro. Hey, I did not get a notification until it hit and it got sent to my text message. Hey, listen, I didn't get a notification too, like for real. I was doing my little morning regimen this morning and I got hit with the lot. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Sea Breezer say I enjoy y'all grind. Thank you, brother. Thank you, brother. We coming, man, and we not even let's not even focus on what anyone else is doing. We are here, and it's the RSC, and man, we ain't having no that. We having no wait. We ain't having no. We coming with the come with. They said no boys allowed. Hey, nasty work. I'm with you, Classic. I saw you getting that sweat on this morning, man. A great conversation, man. I had to get the show situated, so I couldn't tap in long, but I will go back. You feel me? Hey, man, appreciate y'all. So let's get back to it. I had a lot going on, bro. I had a lot going on, a lot of movement going on, man. And I was feeling good. Like for a man to be busy, you know what I mean, and being active and getting to that money, you know what I mean? Like, and just jumping into what's going to be your future. You know what I mean? Like I got my mind, I'm not wrapping my mind around, but I'm understanding that because they remind you a lot through barber school. Like they kept saying like career. You don't hear that because most people do have jobs. You know, I have a career. You know what I mean? Like I'm actually in a trade that can feed me and mine for a lifetime. You know what I mean? Well, until I can, you know what I'm saying? Until my body won't give away. But man, it's like, it's beautiful, man. It was beautiful. So at the time, I'm working, I'm grinding, I'm getting to the get to. But I want y'all to understand that at the same time, my lifestyle before this didn't have me in that bill paying mode. You know, in order to get better at something, you got to go through it. So at this time, I am being body slammed in the game because these light bills, the water bills, the things that are happening, like it was a lot of support in the beginning to where she was, just holding things down and kept her mouth shut. Kept her mouth shut, just holding stuff down. And then when she finally like brought that, like she didn't want to bother me while I was at school and I was at work and this, that, and third. Like whatever I would make, I was used to just busting down. You know what I mean? Like not really handling bills, but actually busting down. You know what I mean? And that's cool when you're talking about your homeboy and this, that, and the third, or y'all just holding down a spot or a situation, whatever the case may be. But this is a home. This is a home, and I had to learn these things, bro. Like I had to learn these things. Like I'm coming from this element of my life into an adult element of my life, and a lot of those things we didn't just sit down. Like we would get to a point where we was like kind of arguing about things instead of having conversation because our emotional immaturity wouldn't allow us to. So when you said things, it was like, oh man, you know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, man. Like, you either gonna be combative or you're gonna fall into, what's being said. And I'm getting defensive because at the end of the day, I'm thinking I'm doing my job, but I wasn't doing my job. That's why I say when I tell you guys that it was my fault, because in the beginning, I should have been, before taking that step, I didn't take the proper steps. Most people talking about courting and dating and being together and then going into a serious relationship, into the being engaged phase, then going into the marriage phase. Most people don't think these things through. A lot of people are unaware of what goes on within a household because being raised in a black household, they tell you to mind your business and you had to stay in a child's place, but they never prepare you for these things that go forward. They just say you got to pay your bills, this, that, and it's so vague instead of giving a direct line to information that helps you become that independent human being, that independent adult. Don't nobody do that. You know what I mean? And then I just came home and I'm in a hotel room and I'm paying one time for everything. So I'm busting down like she my partner instead of my wife. So I'm busting down. You know what I mean? And then you don't have that confidence to come to these men that you're encountering and asking them these questions because you don't want to look like you don't know nothing. You know what I mean? See, Breezy said marriage takes work. Mine told me yesterday I haven't spent time with her and I had to give up my night. Say rain on my list. Yeah, I'm with you, big dog. And but you know what? Had I had the experience and took time to slow down and really ask the right questions, you know what I mean? Because even though I was being mentored by my father, a lot of that information that's being given, like my daddy didn't raise us. So he ain't raised us. So the information that's be given is like kind of on the outside. You know what I mean? So I salute to the fathers who actually give the information that usually gives the information and actually show their kids, like, man, like do this with your kids, man. Do this with your son. Do this with your daughter. Show them, man, hey, this is the light bill. This is the water bill. Okay, this coming in on my phone, this, that, and the third. Now, let me take you over to my account real quick. Let me show you what I have in my account. Now, let me show you in my account, I have this amount. Now, this needs to be paid. Now, we got this coming up. Even show them how to pay a direct bill and get it knocked out, or teach them how to balance that light bill and understand, like, this is the range of how the bill come in. All right, we normally do $250 on the lights. Sometimes it's $211. In the summertime, you guys, it runs harder in the summertime. So you got to break things down for folks so they can understand. That's my woes of life have showed me a way to do what I do now. and I never hurt myself. I never set myself back. I can if I had a truck payment for $1,000 a month, I can get that truck payment paid by the way I do things. But my life is different. But I can show that person knowing that, okay, you get paid every week or bi-weekly. This is how you do this. This is how you do that. It's like directions with instructions with directions. So you can help somebody navigate through this thing called life and these bills and this and that and the third. So it doesn't have to be hard. So a lot of these things don't have to be hard. Because when you're dealing with that, it's like, it's so much, man, that you don't know. And then you're fussing at each other about things that you don't know and they don't know, because even though she paid her bills, she wasn't savvy in paying her bills. Being that I wasn't familiar with paying bills, you know what I mean? It was just about bust down. You know what I mean? Because in my earlier, I just had, people in my life that would just handle stuff for me. So I was used to quarterbacking. You know what I'm saying? Just a little bread and quarterbacking stuff, or, just busting down and making things work. You know what I mean? Doing my part to make things work. So we bumped heads on this because I never taught her how to speak my language. I never learned her language. I didn't study her, and she didn't study me. And then at the same time, I'm actually growing. Like each month that's passing, I'm actually growing. And I'm actually now I'm getting confident. As I'm getting more confident with the Clippers and I'm getting confident with my clients, now I'm divulging information and asking these questions on how should I do things. So I'm just taking these bits and pieces from gentlemen who are seasoned in the game, and I just take it and make it to my own. And when I make it to my own, now I'm getting savvy with it. And at the end of the day, as I'm getting savvy with it, now it's like, it's a bit of, now that I'm getting to the money, because it was a significant growth from my first year in the barber game. I don't know how many people have had such a big jump. Like my whole ride from then to my first or second year in the barber game, I don't think nobody had an increase like I had. Like from the first, second to the third year, man, I went from my first year of being in the barbershop. The first barbershop I was in was called Game Time Barbershop. And it was percentage. I was working on the commission because, you're a new barber. So you're trying to, build your clientele and learn your craft. So you go on the commission, which is, I think, what every new barber should do in the game. So when I came into the game, working at Game Time Barbershop, I'm learning my craft. I'm trying to get better, but I'm also in an area that people know me. So people are coming to, because they knew my past. So they see me stepping into the new future. People are coming to support me. They coming to support me, man. I had folks I ain't seen in like 7-8 years that's coming into the barbershop. I'm running into people like, oh my God, because they didn't move from their respective areas, and where I lived at was a growing area. So I had people coming in to support me, man, show me love and be there for me, like for real, like. And I was blessed. Like I was getting clients, but I only did like maybe 26,000 my first barber year. And I went from making from 25 to almost $55,000 going into my second year. And I went from that to about 80,000. Going into my third year, I went from like 26,000 to 50, 50 some thousand to 80,000 racks. So it was a significant jump. Like it was crazy. Like life changed like this. You know what I mean? Like this. Like things was moving and shaking. And at the time my stepson got football going on. He playing football. Little mama got Girl Scouts and ballet dance and this and that and the third. Like, man, it's crazy. Life is moving absolutely crazy, but it's moving good in a good space. But within that pocket, a lot of mindsets change, a lot of attitudes change. And now that you see, we done went through the woes, and you telling me you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that and you ain't doing this and you ain't doing that. And a lot of that stuff, man, like, it's just ego. So I just had to bite the bullet on a lot of it. You know what I mean? Because I was uninformed. But in the midst of me being, going through this barrage, I gotta go and get the information. I gotta tighten up. So now that I am learning, okay, I went too far. I went too far. Like I went too far. Now I'm to the point where I'm telling myself, like, man, hey, listen, man, like, I gotta handle my business, but I'm not communicating well. I'm not communicating effectively, or I gotta handle my business. I have to handle my business. So I'm not communicating this to her. I'm not communicating this to her and letting her know, like, man, listen, man, moving forward, we gotta, I'm doing this and I'm doing this. I need for you to do this and do that, do this and that. And probably won't admit it, but at the same time, with that type of money coming in, you're gonna get in. And we was at this point, you know what I'm saying? Probably, 60,000 in the house to now over 100K in the house with both of us. Like, you're gonna get comfortable within that tax bracket. And as you should, with me making that amount and her making that amount, we should have been just like really like stress-free. But everybody's new to this. You can say whatever you want to say. Yeah, no, you ain't used to that. Because once you start making that type of money in your tax bracket, you're gonna get your head gonna swell up a little bit. You're gonna go up a hat size or two at the end of it. You're gonna go up a hat size or two because you're getting to that guap. You know what I mean? And now that I'm in a brand new shop, I done already moved my family from Kissimmee into Davenport. Now we're in Davenport. Now we was living at a resort. My boy, we was living at a resort. Like, Bahama Bay is a resort. We had a 3-bedroom condo that was like damn near 1,700 square feet. We got amenities. We got 3 pools out there, restaurants out there. We got parks, 3 parks out there, man. We living at a resort, brother. Like, for real. You know what I mean? Like, for real. And reason why I did that, because I really had dropped. I didn't drop a ball, but me leaving Sweet Tomatoes or getting fired for Sweet Tomatoes, I didn't have enough, time under my belt to, you know what I mean? So then in that point, now in this system, I'm going through a failure. I'm going through a loss. I'm going through a failure because I really thought I had this house in the bag. I was telling myself, like, man, I can afford this. I can afford whatever. You know what I mean? But I didn't go through the proper channels. I didn't have the proper paperwork. I didn't handle my business like I was supposed to handle it. So it was a big blow because I really thought that I was going to get us a house. Like, I wanted to get my fam a house and this and that and the third, and it just didn't work out for me. And every time I got to the point, getting my credit right, having this substantial amount of money in my account, just everything that I was supposed to do, I still wasn't right for the underliners. You know what I mean? Being a veteran, getting a VA loan, like, I still wasn't right. And I just kept asking myself, like, why won't this go through? No matter how hard I tried, no matter what I did, I just couldn't get through it. I couldn't get there. And it's like everything's on point. Yeah, my credit score ain't 800. Yeah, it ain't 720, but I'm decent. You know what I'm saying? My credit score is decent. I get bread, I get money, I'm keeping track. Now I got to set up a whole business. Now I go and set up my LLC. I go and set up a business checking, one in credit union, one regular, I'm going through PNC and I'm going through what's the name? Fair Winds Credit Union. I'm just trying to do everything that I was doing, going through all the proper channels. Nothing would work for me to put my family in a house. And that's frustrating for a man. That's frustrating for a man, man. Man, that's frustrating, man. And on top of that, even though I want to do this, we still living good. Refrigerator full, man, gadgets all over the kitchen, griddles and this and that and third, but ain't nobody in the house between me and her is happy. Like we get into this bread, but nobody's happy, man. Nobody's happy, man. And it's, man, just life beat us up, man. We let life beat us up, man. You know what I mean? I got to the point where I'm paying 100% of the bills, you know, at least 80. You know what I mean? And it was like, I didn't even feel like it was like it wasn't, it didn't solve anything. It didn't solve anything, man. Like all that money, man, all that bread, man, like all that working and grinding and making that attempt to build that household, man, it wasn't moving properly and nobody was happy. You know what I mean? Like it was sometimes I didn't even think she even liked me. And it was at sometimes I felt like, you know what I mean? I ain't like her either. You know what I mean? Because we didn't establish a friendship. Like we ain't established a friendship. Like we kicked it a couple of times, but we ain't really established no friendship. Yeah, we hung out a couple of times. Yeah, we went on a couple of dates and whatnot, but we ain't established that lock-in. Like that lock-in. Well, you know what I mean? I remember there was a time I had called her by her nickname one time, and she said something that just, it crushed me. I ain't gonna even lie. She was like, man, you don't even know me like that to call me by my nickname. And it crushed me, but I couldn't say, it was nothing I could say. Like, damn, you right. I thought she was just being slick because I was mad. I mean, because she was mad. No, I really didn't know her like that. I ain't get an opportunity. She didn't get an opportunity. It got to the point where a lot of resentment was built up to where, yeah, classic. Yeah, that was the previous marriage, bro. Yeah. Hey, Chanel in the building. Ted's in the building. What's up, Ted? What's going on, my brother? Chanel, hey, thought my dog had a haircut from the picture, LOL. Hey, yeah. I did. That's over with now. That's over with now, man. But it still got the style. I'm still faded, though. I'm still faded. Into Deep said 47.36% financial growth in take-home profit. Yeah, bro. Bro, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. And then that following year, bro, when I'm using my Square and I check my analytics, my brother, when I got back, man, when I started taking my own payments after I got from under commission and started taking my own payments, I had a 333%. Like real talk, I had 333% increase in sales from one year to the next. My cousin looked at it and said, golly, cuz. This is how he talks. This golly, cuz. Man, cuz you, ooh-wee, cuz. But you, what? I was like, yeah, cuz I've been grinding. I was working 6 days a week. Crazy as hell. Yeah, boy. BG said, I started listening to James Brown Pay the Cost to Be the Boss when I hit over 100K. Yeah, hey, boy, I'm telling you, but that shit different. They can say what they want to say, but when you come from, especially like when you hustling and you seeing an amount of money, like you starting to see some bread, it's a whole different monster when you see it on the legit side of life. Boy, it's a whole different monster, man. What you talking about, man? It's crazy, man. You start moving and shaking like that. Man, you crazy, man. Boy, but I'm telling that head will swell. I'm telling the hat size will happen. You understand me? Yup, he said that. He say blessings, Tails. Hey, Tails, man, thank you, bro. Blessings, bro. Glad to have you in here, man. If you ain't already, hit that subscribe button. Everybody hit that like button, please. Pretty please. y'all push this thing out. Resentment will do it every time. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you don't like the way she sees you as a man, you're wasting your time, fellas. Hey, for real, bro. Hey, I'm not gonna lie to you, brother. I ain't gonna lie to you, brother. Man, when she didn't view me like that, and all the arguing commenced, and you know what I'm saying? I don't give a damn how much conversation you have after that. Like you talking about, let's go to therapy. Man, therapy is to help get you back the way you were. There was never a was. Like that's when you gotta make a clean break sometime, bro. Like, wee. What's good, Plug, peace and blessings. Hey, y'all, ooh, my boy none. Hey, boy, hey, peace and blessings, bro. Hey, you know we gotta talk. You know we gotta talk. You know what it is, boy. You know what it is, boy. You paying hella taxes too. Oh, nigga, what you talking about? Man, look, I'd deduct my socks if I could. Boy, you understand me? But no, I know who it is, man. Oh, I know who Bar Lewis is, man. You gotta tell me, I know you is, man. You hear me? Everybody hit that like button, man. While you're in here, man, please hit that like button. Thank y'all so much. But yeah, man, back to that. Like the everything started to, fall apart. And now, you know what I'm saying? Like I had already been like kind of investing. I had already been investing in Acorns. I was already Robin Hood. I was man, let me tell you what happened. I got in on Dogecoin when it was like it used to be little pockets to where I was wrong, y'all. I was so wrong, but look, it's certain things that I wouldn't say all women, but most women, you just cannot share certain things with a woman when that type of money does not affect the home. Sometimes you got to take big risk, big reward. And this is an example. I got in on Dogecoin when it was 0.0000099. And I dropped about like $250 in it probably. And then it was this Saturday, and it was this Haitian cat. I forgot his name, but he was this when I got the barbershop at the dealership, at the Ford dealership. He was a mechanic in the service department. And where my barbershop was the break room to the service area. It was like right next to it. It used to be the schematic room, and now it turned into a barbershop. So I had got that information from my homeboy Mickey, my white homeboy Mickey. He had gave me the information about it. You know what I mean? And then I got in on Dogecoin super early. So I was getting ready because I saw it moving. So I was like, I'm going to drop some bread in it. So I go, I'm feeling good. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Life is moving like it's supposed to be moving. I sit down with her and I'm like, man, I'm thinking about dropping some bread off in this Dogecoin. Oh, I've been hearing about that. So she kind of talked me out of it. Like, you risking it, you finna put this money into that, this, that. And bro, I was getting ready to drop that 250 finna turn to 2,500. But we would have been out of there. We'd have been out of here. You understand me? Because not less than 14 days later, that thing shoot through the roof, go up 75 cents. But we would have been out of here. The legit, he quit his job. The one little Haitian jit that was in there that I was telling you about, man, he quit his job. He woke up the next morning, had $150,000 in his account. He said, man, I'm out. He was already going to school. He was only working there to just have some money while he was going to school. Man, that man came in regular clothes, bro. Like, I used to see that boy in there sleep at the table. I'd be like, hey, man, hey, I don't know if you're supposed to be clocked in or not, man, but hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm just not getting here. You might want to go ahead and get to work. You feel me what I'm saying? But it'd be like, yeah, man, I got school, man, tired, bro. I said, I feel you, bro, but you got to grind, bro. I said, you got to grind. It's going to all work out. I had to do the same thing, bro. I had to go to work and I had to go to I had to work. I had to go to school. I had to do the same thing. I said, man, listen, I'm telling you from experience. I did it myself, bro. Grind on them, man. You can't stay up late night. He said, yeah, but I be up late night because I be trading Forex. So he trading Forex. He's involved in the stock market, you know what I'm saying? Investing, training, all that stuff there. And now he's working full time. I dig it. So, boy, when that Dogecoin hit, oh my God. Because I know what I had in and what I put in. And I know he probably didn't put in as much as I could have put in. Man, we would have been out of here, but everything happens for a reason. That's why I don't even trip. Everything happened for a reason. Because who knows what would have transpired had I made that type of money? Who knows what would have transpired if I had bought the home? We was already on a, regardless of what. We had so much weirdo stuff going on. I had one of the young men that I was mentoring was calling me and prank calling, bro. He was prank. He thought this was funny. Him and his baby mama. This kid is like 17 years old at the time. He pranked me until he was like 19 years old, bro. He used to call my phone, playing on my phone, bro. Like this jit used to literally call me and play on my phone, dog. Like, I mean, all day. Like, dog, he would call me from these Google. That's how I know about Google subscribe numbers, man. Like, buddy would literally play, dog. I remember us riding in the truck. We was headed somewhere. And the phone rang. Now, I'm a barber. I pass out my card at least 30 times a week, man, 20 to 30 times a week. So anybody could call me anytime and hit my phone and be like, hey, man, I need to lock in with you for tomorrow, man, da-da-da-da-da. So these numbers are coming up, and these are like, they look like legit numbers. So I hit them, boop. I said, what's going on, man? It's Uncle Plugg. Because I know my people go call me. They number locked in my phone. So I'm like, hey, this is Uncle Plugg Cuts. And he had his baby mom telling me, you know what you did? I bet you with her. I'm looking at her like, bitch, we on Bluetooth, bitch. We in the truck. Like, bro, this is crazy. Like, she looking at me like, are you serious? You know you got me pregnant. I'm like, man, you got to be lying. Man, you got to be lying. I'm like, you got to be lying. Like, buddy did, like, on the phone going through. I'm like, man, who is this? You know who I am. I know you with her. I know you with her. I'm tired of this. Like, this is his baby mama. They sitting around in his car, calling the phone, playing. Like, I'm a whole grown man out here, man. And this dude is playing on my phone. Bro, no lie, bro. I BS you not, bro. Like, he would do this, like, do this. He did this for a year. So I kept it to myself. I kept it to myself for a little while. Then I started telling, I said, hey, man, y'all listen, man, I got somebody playing on my phone, bro. Like, somebody be calling my phone, playing on my phone. Then two other people said, man, mine too, bro. Man, somebody been playing on my phone too. So I know at the times that I couldn't get him, the jit would go and sit with the chick that worked in the shop. He would sit with Megan, or he would sit with, one of the other barbers. So the jit was good. Like, the jit could call your phone from my number, or have your phone call my phone. I remember one time I'm in the shop with old boy, and he called my, and the phone rang, and I'm looking, and I'm like, bro, why is you calling me? He looking at his phone, telling me something. Man, I ain't calling you. I'm like, this man, his name is coming up on my phone. This man is calling me from this man's number. I'm like, this is crazy. Like, but this created so much tension on top of tension that was already building in my own, bro. Like, these little go outs and dates and this and that, this trying to rebuild and remend and all this shit, but this is going on. But in the back of your mind, you thinking to yourself, because man, there's so much going on. Maybe this man do got somebody else. Maybe this man is seeing somebody else. Could this man have somebody pray? Like, we already on rocky times. This is not coming at us when we're at the height of happiness. This is happening while we going through it. Then on top of that, like, the only way Buddy got stopped, or I found out that he stopped, like, I would go on live and just be wild and just trying to get free and just, you know what I'm saying, just release some tension. He would come on my live and say some of the craziest shit I ever. And then, like, she would be on my live and the daughter would be on my live and he would say some of the craziest. And I gotta just stop transmission because this dude would say some of the crazy stuff. I didn't know who it was. I got like 2 or 3 different guys. Like, we working together. Mind you, y'all, me and this young man had a Shopify store. So he was helping me build my Shopify store. He real tech savvy. So he was helping me build my Shopify store. So we're building a crew of people. My boy Teezy and this other chick named Adriana or something like that. And there was like 2 other dudes that I really didn't connect with because, you know, Teezy just had the way to build your social media platform, that, mainly Twitter though. And I didn't really mess with Twitter. Twitter was a strange place to me, man. It was a strange place, so I didn't mess around in it. So with that, they was like, I would hit him up in the chat and be like, hey man, anybody playing on your phone? He'd be like, yeah, somebody playing on my phone. Like, yeah, so I was like, dog, I'm thinking this old boy. I think it's Ronnie. He said it too, like, bro, I think it's him too, bro, because like, I don't know you, she don't know me, and you don't know her. The only one brought us together was him. He said, I'm not doing it. I'm like, and I'm not doing it. I said, but they doing it at the shop too. But what had happened was he had left a voice message on the young lady who was the female barber's phone. And she was like, yo, I remember like one of the dudes she used to cut was a cop. So she was like, he came up there to see her. I'm like, man, what happened? Like, the girl done got into a little scuffle with a boyfriend, whatever the case may be. She's like, no, someone left a nasty message on my phone talking about they was going to grape my at the time. I think she was like 7 or 8-year-old daughter. So I'm like, and at first I was like, man, that's messed up, and went back to working. But then I was like, hold on, let me hear that. And I listened to it. And I be got dog. Because see, he never left a message with me because me and him would spend time together. We would go up to Graffiti Junction, get chicken wings and whatever, French fry, whatever he wanted while he was helping me build my store and do promo on my Shopify store. So I would, you know what I'm saying? I literally had no issue with this young man. Like, I literally would, if he called me on a Friday night, man, I'm gonna go downtown, man, I really need a cut. I could be in there all day. I would say, come on, pull up, man. I'm on my last one right now. Come on, pull up. And I would cut this man. I never had a crossword. We never had an issue. We never had no bad blood whatsoever, man. I'm telling you, dog, I never raised my voice. I did nothing but get this young man information. I swear that on everything. I was like, bro, I've never had a crossword with this young man ever, man. Never had no beef, bro. Buddy would, when I heard the voicemail, as soon as I heard the voice, I said, man, that's Ronnie. Off the tippy. Bro, he had been taking that young lady. She was staying quiet too about the situation until I said something. Like, he was taking that girl up through it and sending nasty ass, grotesque messages. He was a horrible individual, bro. Horrible individual, dog. I was like, I can't believe this. This can't be everybody. This just got to be you, bro. You was a warped brain, bro. And I'm telling you, soon as I heard his voice, like, I would get that call about 3 times between me getting off, getting ready to go home, and on my way home. So this night I'm running an errand. Matter of fact, I had a TV that was broken. And went to go get my Bravia from one of my Chinese guys down there in Orlando. So I went to go pick up my TV. So as I'm riding, he calls me. And he used to always get on the phone and do some old de-sucking noises or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He would do like some de-sucking noises. So I said, I know who you is, Ronnie. Oh, you think I wasn't going to figure it out? I told you I was going to find you. And I say, bro, I promise you. Hold on before I do this. Disclaimer: the views and opinions expressed in this show does not represent the views of any company or social media platform. Just Uncle Plugs. Keep yourself informed. Viewer discretion is advised. Okay. So I tell him, I say, hey, boy, I know it's you. I say, think about it, man. Why would you play on my phone, bro? You don't even know me like that. You know me on this side, but you don't know me like that, bro. I say, he's still doing that like I'm playing. I say, man, look, you got your baby mama at the house with your kid at the house. Your daddy business is right there off the highway. Why would you do that, bro? I say, you keep playing with me, bro, and I come and light that bitch up. He went, that shit stopped. Boop, 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 boop. No more phone calls. No more phone calls, man. I swear this, man. I promise you, I'm not capping on this. I promise you, man. So I hit the man daddy up. Soon as that confirmed it, I hit his daddy up. I call his daddy. I say, man, listen, man, you need to do something about your son, bro. He's like, hey, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? I said, man, listen, man. I say, man, you don't know me, man. I say, but I ain't been nothing but a good man to your son, man. I ain't never played no games with your son, man. Your son been pranking me for damn near 2 years, bro. I say, this boy been prank calling my phone, man, playing on my phone, man. I'm his barber, bro. I know you done dropped him off before. Your wife done dropped him and his little brother off at the shop. I say, this man be playing on my phone, man. I say, that is not cool, bro. I say, I'm a grown-ass man. This man has called me playing with me on my phone while my wife is in my truck on Bluetooth, bro. I say, talk to your son, bro. I'm serious, bro, because I'm really ready. Now that I know that it's him, I'm coming to see about him. I'm really ready to come see about it. The man's like, yo, you know, just relax, you know. The little kid is Egyptian and Jordanian. You know what I'm saying? So these some, you know what I'm saying, some immigrants. You feel what I'm saying? Like we all are, but yeah, like, and I'm like, bro, it ain't safe, bro. I say, man, you really need to talk to this man because, man, all y'all are there at that house, man. How would I know this information, man, if I don't rock with your son like that, bro? I said, man, this man, I befriended this man. I fed this man. I've cut this man. I've been around. I've instructed this man. And this young man is playing with me, man. He was like, oh, Lord, I would talk to him, this, that, and third. I would definitely sit him down and have a conversation. I'm like, man, what you talking about, man? Bro, hey, man, hey, these games that people be playing out here, man, you playing people's livelihoods for real, bro. Man, that man called, man, me and OG Walker, his name Jermaine Walker, man. Me and him have a mutual friend, you know, my boy Bar None in the chat, you know what I'm talking about. We have a mutual friend named Derek Hodge. And we met back in the beginning stages of my barber career. And he, like, me being unfamiliar to the social media world, I didn't know how big he was, but he's somebody. You know, you go into your your barber's barbershop, 9 times out of 10, his products are on his station. They say OG Walker. Like he's one of the who's, and that nigga stayed right down the street from me. He like 15, 20 minutes. I'm in Claremont and Leesburg. You feel me? Like he's right there. So I'm pulling up on him on the regular. Like this is my partner. We running in each other in Tampa at the football games and all this. Man, this my partner. Anything I need to holler about, any information I need, I can go down there and chop it up with him. This man had, and I'm telling him, like, because it was a couple of times I hit him up and Jit be right there. He called this man, bro, and called him all kind of FNs and BANs and HANs. Like I'm asleep. I'm at the house. So man, I turn my phone off. You know what I'm saying? I turn my ringer off. I wake up to like 14 missed messages from OG. So I'm like, hold on. I'm trying to hit Maine. Maine got me blocked. I'm calling. He got me blocked. I'm hitting social media. Blocked. Social media. Blocked. I'm going to calling the shop. Dude's answering the phone like, yo, what's going on, man? I say, hey, man, I need to talk to Maine. What's going on? And I say, tell him this Plugg. Man, he don't want to talk. So buddy hot. So I went through that with him for about 8 months. Man, that man, it just shut me down like that. I ran into him randomly at the gym. I'm going to the gym. I walk into the gym and I run into him. I'm like, hey man, what's going on, bro? I'm like, man, what's happening? Why you block me, bro? He was like, man, I don't know what you was on, bro. But man, that night, man, you called me calling all kind of BANs, nigga, whole ass, everything, bro. Like, I was like, bro, man, I don't talk to you like that, bro. Man, your phone number came up. I say, man, look, man, I gotta tell you something. Dog. I went in my phone. I say, dog, listen, I had a dude pranking my phone, bro. I say, look, man, look at all these blocked phone numbers, man. Look at all these blocked phone numbers. It's damn near the similar same number, man. Like this dude been pranking me, bro. This legit been pranking me. I just got him to stop. I said, I swear it wasn't me. Our relationship ain't never been the same. And plus, he was going through something with his wife on his end. And now you got a dick playing on your phone while you going through it with your wife. Man, that's destroy relationships, man. This jit was a terrorist, bro. This man was a terrorist, man. Playing with grown men, man. Like, bro, dog. I gotta tell y'all about this time. I'm at Old Town. This is just a random day. I went out to Old Town because I had to put an order in with Out of This World Embroidery, my guys, Dave and Don. I'm walking out there, and this is like, and I had found out like I want to say like 7 months prior that Jit had got arrested. I want to show you I got the mug shot. Him and this other legit go down to Miami and rob somebody, like a carjacking almost. And I'm walking. I just parked on the backside. I'm walking through Old Town. I know y'all probably know what Old Town look like, but I'm coming through Old Town. And as I'm coming, I just get off the phone with the guy that's working today and see if my order's ready. But he said, no, my order ain't ready. But since I'm out here, they got like this little sports memorabilia store that sell like jerseys and hats and all different type of memorabilia. So I'm finna go and slide over there and check that store out since I'm already out here, get my stuff and go. I walk through there and guess who I see? Soon as I walk, I see this jit, my eyes light up. So, you know, first thing I got to do is just peep my surroundings. As soon as I look past this it's a little booth, a little ticket booth that you can go, like it's a little area where you can go through because Fun Spot is on the other side. Man, I see the security guard right there and I just like, so as soon as he see me, my face already like this. I'm ready to give to him. I just want to yoke him one time. I just want to hear him go just one time. I just want to yoke him one time. Just let me choke the shit out of it one time. I just want to give it to him one time. But I see the security guards over there. You know what I'm saying? And most of them like Osceola PD. So I'd be like, so when he walked up on me, he's like, hey, bro, please hit me out, bro. I said, man, get the fuck out of my face, man. Get the fuck out of my face. Dog, I said, you look at them folks right there, boy, I give it to you right now. I said, right now, bro. I could have kidnapped him just then, boy. Allegedly, I could have I want to do something to this young man here. I want to give him all the smoke, the Black and Mild, the Newport, the barbecue. I want to give him all the smoke. I want to give it all the smoke, bro. I was so hot, bro. I was so hot seeing this man. I don't see red. I don't black out. I don't do nothing. But I just wanted all the smoke. I want to give him all these years of frustration. I want to give it to him right now in one little setting. Just a good little 3 minute. Just a good little 3 minute. Just around. Just want to give him a round. That's it. He was like, bro, I just want to apologize to you, man. I just want to apologize to you. I lost my phone. I don't have my phone anymore. You know, I'm under investigation from the feds, this, that, and the third. I'm like, well, I don't give a, well, what you got going on, man? Get the out of my face, man. I said, dog, I want to do something to you right now, bro. Like, I really want to hurt you right now, bro. You know what you did, bro? I say, I ain't never did nothing wrong to you, bro. I ain't never mistreated you, dog. I ain't never did you slime me, bro. He said, I know, bro. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, man. Please, as a man, please, I apologize, man. Please forgive me. I think Jid in the feds right now, man. Because I think Buddy he was scamming, bro. Like heavyweight, bro. I think Jid in the feds right now, for real talk, bro. I was like, man, I don't give a about your apology, dog. I don't care about how you feel. I don't care about your anything, bro. Get the fuck out of my face, bro. I don't ever want to see you again, Jit. If I catch you somewhere, bro, and it ain't nobody around, I'm gonna give you everything I want to give you, bro. I'm gonna give you everything you're looking for. He's like, man, just please, man, find in my heart. Man, get the out of my face, bro. I don't want to hear none of that shit right now. Went in that memorabilia store, man, I couldn't even look for nothing. You know, just slide shit. Sir, can I help you? Fuck. Sir, can I help you? Yeah, I can't even look at nothing no more, man. Just walk out the store, man. That was my little haven right there. That was my little haven. Where I go in there and just look around and check out the memorabilia. If I get me a jersey, get me a couple of hats real quick, couple of lids she did. And man, that was my little haven right there. And he just ruined that for me, man. I just left out the store, walked around and got me a drink down there, got me one of the little frozen daiquiris from the little daiquiri spot down the way. It stopped in the out of this world and it went and took my ass home. But I was like, man, I wanted to crush Buddy. But I was so hot, man. I wanted to crush Buddy. I wanted to crush little Buddy, man. Buddy like 125 pounds. I started thinking like, man, I was like, you know what? Let me take this angle. I got in the truck and I'm sliding down and I leave out of Old Town. I'm headed back toward the county. And I'm like, man, you know what? All this anger I got built up. I'm glad you say that. I hope everything that you got for him, I hope you get every last bit of it. I ain't got no remorse. I got vengeance right now. I say, I hope you give him everything that he looking for. Straight like that. No chaser. Just everything. Just give it to him. I hope he got, boy, I don't like wishing no time, but him, boy, hey, boy, I hope you get 100 years, boy. I play plies on him, boy. Hope you get 100 years, man. I'm trying to tell you, stupid mad. But that part brings me back to, you know, those were certain things that was going on within that relationship, man, that was like sending us like down. Like it was like somebody had shook up the little 2-liter and it started to spiral, that spiral effect, that tornado effect. That's where it started going down, because then she lost her grandmother. Then she loses her biological father. And in between that, I lose my aunt, which was, you know, my two aunts, you know what I'm saying, Emily and Cara Jean, was like my babies. That's the oldest girl and the youngest baby girl. And we lost her, and then we turned back around and she loses her uncle, thinking name was Bean, loses her uncle, and then turns back around, loses her grandfather. Then I lose the oldest girl. I lose the oldest girl, the oldest auntie Emily. And then it was just a lot. We took some L's, man. And she's an emotional person. She's a very emotional person, you know what I mean? And with things coming at you like that, boy, it's hard to shake that. It's hard to shake that off. With people coming at you like that, with life coming at you like that, your marriage rocky, you know what I mean? Like it was always a double Dutch situation, just waiting to see when you can get in there and just, you know what I mean? You could never get in there because it was always some transpire. It was either an anniversary of a death or a death happened. It was an anniversary or something. It was like say if it was 2 months between an anniversary, you going through it. It was no salvaging nothing. And me, how I get through the pain is I can put my head down and go hard in the paint. And I ain't making no better. You know what I mean? And even thinking about the finances and trying to build and just give ourselves an opportunity to go do trips and this, that, and the third. I'm saving and I'm investing. It used to be little snide, little comments. Oh, you investing now. You know what I mean? Just be like, oh, ain't that what I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, you on the stock market now. Like, ain't that what I'm supposed to be doing? You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I was doing what I was supposed to be doing. I mean, in the midst of all this drama and turmoil in life, like, what could I do? I mean, what you want me to do? You know what I mean? Get to these comments. Boy say it's about hiding. It's about hiding once you hit 80K. You better believe it, boy. Them taxes are hell. You understand me? Go say hit that like and subscribe button. It's free. I did. You should too. Into Deep said, welcome in, newbies. As you come in, please click that like button. It's free. Free way to support the channel. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. He said, my friend made 250K with a 3K investment. Yeah. Yeah. That's what I would have hit, because I was going to put 2,500 in there. Yeah. I would have smacked them. You understand me? I never listen to people about money ish. No. Never. Say, right, hot tips are usually propaganda. He say, learn the trends yourself. Yeah. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Then he said, off 3K, that's cap. Off 3K, that's cap. Nah, bro. Nah, bro. I don't think that's cap, bro. I don't think so, bro. And that's all. What's your name is? It sounds like you or live. I don't know how you say that, bro. That's crazy. ORLVND. I don't know how to say that, bro. It says, I did it. I did that myself. LOL. Yeah. See, everybody counting that, dog. What you said. He said major pressure. Yeah. He said laughing my ass off for sure. Bar none. That shit was crazy, bro. Say a whole 17 to 19. Nah, that's dedication. Yes. Sheer dedication. Sheer dedication. I'm telling you, man. Damn. Do we truly know anyone? Nah, bro. But dog, he thought that shit was funny. He thought that was funny. He thought it was hilarious. Disclaimer time, yes, sir. He said, don't want Ronnie to have the confession. Disclaimer is a must. Yeah, you better believe it. No, not the yeah, that was crazy. Said classic what I do. Said classic what I do. Yeah, he said you invite him to the show. Ray, you invite him to the show. He said it was the girls only, but he just playing with you. Ain't that? He just playing with you. That's all. She say, rest in heaven, sis Emily and sis Carrie. Yeah. Yeah, up there. And my mom watching over us. Yeah, man. All three of them up there. That's why I go through. Hey. That's why I go through life. Because now my mom up there with her sisters, her mama and daddy, your mama. You know, they all together, man, banding together. You know what I'm saying? Intervening. You know what I'm saying, with them prayers and saying, man, look out for them, but they good people. They good people. Like, for real, they good people, man. Look out for them, man. Like, for real, you know what's up, still. Like, for real, man. Like, good people, man. Don't mean nobody no harm, man. Don't disrespect nobody, man. Even in this story time, man, it's certain things that I stray from, because I don't never want. I told you I won't speak negatively. You know what I'm saying? It's just certain things I can't leave out. But at the end of the day, I never bash or demean that person. You know what I mean? Like, nah, I wouldn't do it. Not at all. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, y'all go over to the merch. Y'all go over there and man, click that link in the description, man. Y'all can go over and get some RSC merch. We are currently on tour. We will be in Columbus, Georgia on June the 6th of this year. Y'all guys tap in, buy your merch, buy your our tickets are available on Eventbrite, the Raw Society Coalition. Man, y'all can see us live, man. It's gonna be a beautiful thing, man. Y'all tap in with us for sure. Everybody putting it out on their channel. So if you forget it here, run this back, watch it again. Matter of fact, watch it 3 times. Everybody's here, watch it 3 times. You know what I mean? And then go over there and get some of that merch, man. Y'all can have that drip coming to our 90s edition 90 edition live over in Columbus, Georgia on June the 6th. So yeah, man, I want to get back to the instructions, man. Like, it was like 2 key dudes that I could talk to. You know what I'm saying? I would talk to Bar too. I would talk to Bar too a lot. You know what I mean? That would give me a lot of information. You know what I'm saying? A lot of information of how to move. But folks be going through their own stuff too. But I do want to hear it. I want to hear that information when you is going through it. I want to hear all that. Like, bring it to me, man. So, hey, we could both pray about it. You know what I'm saying? He can say a lot about it. You know what I mean? Like, I want to talk. Hey, I want to talk about the bad too. I want to talk about the bad too, so I can learn from it. I've absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, learned from every mistake that I made. And now I choose wisely and I act accordingly. That's my thing. I've been saying that since then. Like, I choose wisely and I act accordingly. You know what I mean? And I know how to properly do these things now. I know how to properly go about relationships, friendships. I know how to properly go about them. Ain't nobody perfect, because you just got to find your person in order for it to work. And when you do find your person and you make it work, everything gonna be a hundred. You might be getting 70 out of person. You know what I mean? But can you take that 30 that's lacking? Can you say, nah, I could deal without that 30 that's lacking? You know what I mean? Because like, it's so much, you gotta, life be throwing these curveballs, life be throwing everything at you, life be lifing. Like, that's a hell of a phrase, life be lifing, and it ain't gonna stop whether you here or not. Just don't take yourself off the chessboard. Just keep moving, keep pushing, keep grinding. So yeah, I'm at the shop now, making not good money, but great money. You know what I mean? Like, but it's a whole lot going on, man. It's a whole lot going on in the personal life, and man, it's hard to sit back and try to, compartmentalize, you know what I'm saying, between the two, because like, our profession is different. It's personal. You know what I mean? You could be in there upset, man. Your hand go to shaking. You mess somebody whole line up, or somebody design up, or somebody fade up. Hand just shaking because you're going through it. You're so hot, you're mad, this, that, and the third. You don't know what's going on. So you can always keep your head in the right mind space. I had already, like, in order for me to, move forward in my career selfishly, was to check out. I checked out because, dealing with somebody that's 6 years your senior with a whole lot more life experience than you, and not stupid at all. You know what I mean? It's like, and you didn't come in and cultivate that relationship properly. That's an uphill battle. But that's why, the way my mindset is now, it's hard to date a woman that has children, because as this is happening, you trying to save face. I feel for the man that has to stay in a relationship. You know what I mean? Just because of the children, because that's a hell of a road to be on, to stay in a relationship strictly for the children, because like, you unhappy as hell, she unhappy as hell, y'all really just existing under a roof together. That's crazy, man. Mr. Cannon 8231 says, hey man, I do a men's mental health event in Atlanta. Would definitely like to have you speak. It's at the Art Gathering spot in July. You can help so many black men, bro. Hey, thank you, man. Hey, tap in, man. Hit me up on info at unclepluggcuts.com. The Zelle is the same as the email. You know what I mean? Hit me up at info at unclepluggcuts.com. Tap in with me, man. We can sit back and we can chop it up, man. Definitely chop it up about that, man, for real. Tristan in the building. What up, Unc? What's up, Nup? How you feeling, man? Yeah, man. He said, okay, bet, we'll do. Yes, sir. Tap in with me, man. Easy to find, man. For sure. We can tap in. And it was so much at the time. And what I wasn't doing, it's always like a quality control type of situation when you're heading a household, when you leading a household and you trying to build a household. It's always quality control. Like these weekly checkups I didn't do. Them bi-weekly checkups. People say, man, that's too much work, man. Man, you got to do it. Even if you're in business, you gotta do something to boost morale. You got to go and bring some donuts one morning. You know what I'm saying? Bring some coffee that one morning. Or make sure you just like leave cards on somebody's station and show them, man, I appreciate you for being a part of the team. So you got to start doing a lot of cleanup, man. And it's like a lot of things that I just didn't do because I had checked out. But it felt like it was a unfixable situation. It was an unfixable situation. I wasn't emotionally mature enough, man, to fix this. I was not emotionally inept to fix this. I was emotionally inept. I could not. There was no way. I was not mature enough to fix this situation, man. And a lot of men say, man, they grown, but they're not complete, man. They're not a complete circle of manhood, man. So that's why I be like, man, I blame the man, because you are supposed to control the temperature of the room. You're supposed to control the structure and how people think in your household, man. It sounds crazy, like, man, you can't control people and what they do, this, that, and the third. In your home, you're supposed to, man. You gotta establish these things immediately, man. When you get started, man, you gotta have your do's and your don'ts. What you do, how you work, how you move, how you call, how you don't call, how you text, how you don't text. So you give that person the complete outline. If you double standard, tell them you double standard. If you stand on this, and I don't give a damn about that, but I don't say I don't go to church, but I pray heavy, and I read my Bible, and I read my scripture every day, and I do that. Whatever who you are, that's why I say a man got to know who he is and where he's going before he can be that leader in a household. Because what the fuck is she following if you don't know what you're doing in order to lead? That's tough. I don't want you to lead my partner. I don't want you to lead my sister if you don't know what you're doing. I'm not here to beat you up, dog. I'm not here to chastise you, man. I'm just here to help you. I'm here to help you. You got to understand where you're going with this shit before you do that, man. Before you engage or indulge in a relationship, let them know, like, man, I'm just here. We dating, we seeing each other. That just is what it is. You know, I'm not trying to move forward because I'm still on my mission. Ladies, respect that. Respect the fact that even at the time, a 40-year-old woman don't know how to follow or submit. It's not just an act. It's a way of life. Because I'm submitting to someone while you're submitting to me. And I got to be on the right mission and the right mindset in order to lead you. And you should fall into that. But you got to choose wisely and act accordingly. Once you choose that position, act accordingly in that position. You got to act accordingly. It is what it is. And man, it's a hell of a way to be. Once you understand who you are and where you're going and how you are and how you are not, bro, when you can give that to that person and that person can accept that wholeheartedly on top of liking and loving you, but that's a beautiful situation. And when somebody is in accordance with you like that, man, it's so easy to respect that person enough to whatever they bring to your table that needs to be addressed, you willing to address it because you respect that person for respecting you. For real. Ain't nothing that she can't bring to the square. Ain't nothing she can't bring to the square. Because you can understand exactly where they're coming from. Even with your friendships, the same thing, man. Gotta stand in the paint. Those are the friendships. When I see people that don't have friends, that's a hard thing to do because you got to deal. That's the woes of a person, the ups and downs of a person. The you didn't show up. How you react when your friend don't show up? Is this a nonchalant situation? If your friend don't show up for you, or they don't post this for you, or they don't support you, how are you with your friends? Because most people be so nonchalant with their friends, but be hella hard on their partner. That, man, I lay by you every night, and you ain't even come through and support. It'd be like they'll be hella hard on their partner, but be nonchalant with their friends. That's crazy. You'll let that slide with your friends, but be taking that hella personal in a relationship. You put a lot of weight on your relationship, but don't put the same weight on the friendship. It's like they come and they go. So if you nonchalant in the friendship, why you so tough in the relationship? The dynamics don't change. The only thing that happens is y'all have an intercourse. You know what I'm saying? But that's still your significant other. Shouldn't you have more grace for your significant other than you would a friend? I don't know. I think it's the same thing. If I can get into it with my partner and we next day I can call him and say, what's up? What's up? Why is it 2 or 3 days down the line with your significant other, y'all have a dispute? You ain't talked to them in 2 or 3 days because you walk around the house stomping, slamming doors, still mad, huffing and puffing. Why is it so hard on the relationship but not all nonchalant with the friendship? Is crazy. Jabbar say, I need to get in on that also, bar none. Yes, sir. Oh, I can send you the link, bro. You want to come up right now? We can chop it up right now. All you got to say, all thing you got to say is a word. Oh, I'm glad that you broke that submission convo down for Soft Rain. LOL. Shout out to Soft Rain. BG, wow. Yeah, man, that covering, man, is everything, man. It's just respect. It's just respect. It's just respect. You know what I mean? It's the same thing you'll do with your partner when you say, man, if he was out of line, you still riding beside him. And he's, yeah, I got your back. La, 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 la. It's the same thing that in private be like, hey, no, you know you were dead ass wrong, right? Bro, you know you were dead ass wrong, right? It's the same thing. Don't do that. Don't get in between this in public, man. Don't do that. You know what I'm saying? You ride with me and then we get in public. I mean, we get in private and you tell me what's going on. It's just simple as that. But everybody does that. Everybody take what their significant other do to it, the extreme. But then it's okay if I ain't heard from you, you know what I'm saying, in a couple of days. You know what I'm saying, when you're a friend. You need a good morning text every morning. You need a good night text every night. I need to call and check in with you every day. Like, damn, man, I gotta say, goddamn, we just left the same crib. You still need me to say good morning? It was a good morning. You woke up by me. I woke up by you. Lee, y'all get real needed on them. Just let me get off that. I don't want to get on that. That's crazy. That's crazy, man. But Bar, if you want it, man, I could put the link in the description, man. If you want to come on up here, man, and chop it up with me, man, feel free. You did what I'm saying. I could put that link in the description. You just say so. Just say, yeah, plug. Yeah, plug. Just say, yeah, plug. I send it out right now. You dig what I'm saying? Say it. Now say it. Say it. But yeah, man, I thank y'all, man. Hey, this episode 9, I'm really glad to get this one off, because the mistakes that was made that I took accountability for, and I'm not looking for the other side to be accountable. You know what I mean? I'm not looking for that, because now that relationship is over and moving forward. I'm all about what you learn from it. Like what you learn from it. And I learned that, man, in the beginning, you need to establish everything, but before you even get to the beginning, you need to know who you are and what mission you're on and where you're going. Men, quit being a coward and tell a person exactly how you are and what you are, and don't come in with a representative saying, you know, you're like this, you're like that, and then, you know, because that's what causes, like, nobody actually wants to take that accountability of who you said you were in the beginning, because women hang on to every word. You know, these are the best FBI agents, and this is the elephant brain that remembers everything. So everything that you said, just because you was that person in the beginning, you need to also be communicate enough of who you're becoming. Like, even if you done shifted it a gear into what you're doing, like, man, listen, man, At first, I wasn't as good in my job. You know what I'm saying? But now I got my job down. I'm thinking about elevating and going to the next level. But I got to do some studying. I need to get my know-how. I need to do this. Like every step of the way, you need to let that person know exactly where you're going. So they won't be in the dog. Most people just get to it, but they don't communicate it. But if you had communicated these things in the beginning of how you are, when you get in that mode, they would understand better. Everybody's not effectively communicating. That's why we got all these damaged homes and relationships, because nobody's ever, you can't stay in that representative phase for too long. At some point in your adult life, your representative, who you that person that you would like to be, or who you want to be, and the real person has to merge at some point. Probably not completely, but at some point they have to merge into that honest assessment of yourself, so you can get an honest assessment of who you are to that person. Because that's important. Because if that's not addressed, a person will stay in the dark, which creates confusion. And Lord forbid a baby come into the fold, and like they just say, like, these first 5 or 6 months you was with that person and you was always up under that person. Address that. Be like, man, I'm up under you, man, because I like being up under you, women, but I'm not an up under you type of person. I like to go out there and chill with my partners, man. We like to pull up, man, every now and then, and just sit out there and cool and kicking and drink some beers, and you know what I'm saying, put one in the air and just talk about our week, you know what I'm saying, catch up, and it's just my way to unplug. And sometimes I be out there to 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. Oh, now you in a relationship, you can't do that no more. Hold on. Why? This life actually existed before you came in. You're an addition to my life. I'm not doing anything wrong. We just out there kicking the bobo, chilling and killing time. You know what I mean? This has nothing to do with you. Ain't like I'm out here. Why would you assume that I'm out here doing the worst when I'm out here just kicking it with my partners and just chilling? You got to understand that too, women. You got to understand that too. That man need to unplug, man. Hey, I used to come home all the time and just chill, but sometimes I got to just break free. I want to break free. I got to break free. You know what I mean? I got to slide over here and just chill for a second. I might just hit a little spot, listen to some music, man, and just vibe for a little bit and just understand. You know what I mean? And just, free my mind, free my, my spirit a little bit. Boss say most young men, if they have not experienced things in life or had someone to follow or something to follow, they are in an identity crisis, and they want the authority to lead someone. I don't know where. Bro, that's crazy work for real. I know we all went through it as men. We all knew what we wanted to do in probably our profession and getting money. Like, we always was a hustler. Like, we can have a regular job and also knew how to create a hustle, you know what I'm saying, about ourselves and get that paper together and do what we need to do to take care of certain situations and know when to bust a move and make some shake. But as a man, I don't think they really know, Bob. They don't know at all. They don't know who they are as a man. They don't know what they stand on for real. They really don't know, you know what I'm saying, what they stand on. They really don't know what they stand on. What foundation are they standing on, man? They don't know. Did nobody show them? Did nobody really ask these questions? Some people just be sitting there existing. Like, for real. Like, most of them just sitting there existing. They really don't know. And most people don't really, and don't get it twisted, some people just don't have ambition, period. Like, they don't have ambition. The ambition that you have inside of you talking to a person that don't even have that ambition, or haven't grown into anything. They haven't grown into anything, my bro. They just sitting around just existing. They don't want no stress in their life. They just want to play the video game, sit around, parlay, chill, and then one day they say, man, I get some start tangling down low, and then you just want to go and holler at abroad and go out and smash something, and then next thing you know, they in a full-fledged relationship 2 weeks later. And you ain't really want this. but you want to have a consistent smash buddy, so you just go ahead and fall into a relationship. That's crazy work. But it said, Snoop did say, I thought this was Ricky Smiley. Man, take out a picture, Snoop, or Snood is, bro. Pull that out, man. I don't look nothing like Buddy. I ain't taking nothing away from Ricky, but man, look, man. Hey, I'm handsome, man. You better, man. Hey, listen, man. My mama said I'm handsome. I'm handsome. I don't care what you say. But don't know where they're going. The blind leading the blind every time, bro. Every time, bro. He said, I agree with this. Yeah. And that's but boy, that's majority of the situation. Because most of the jits between that age of 17 to 25, they don't really want to hear nothing what they pop talking about. Even if they have they pop, they want to go out there, they want to bump their head, man, get a couple of bruises and bumps on that, you know what I'm saying, on that noodle before they start thinking about, getting things together. Because having a father is very important, man. And don't nobody want you to fail less and succeed more than your father. Nobody. Like, real talk. Snood is, if you still in here, my man, hey, tap that like button, man. Hit that subscribe button, man. Tap in, man. This story time every Sunday morning at 10 a.m., man. Central Standard Time. I don't know what coast you on, bro. But yeah, man, I want men to be not just men. Man, I want you to get yourself situated. Before you take on anything, man, get yourself situated. Do it early as you possibly can. But if you ain't gonna get yourself together early as you can, man, fail fast so you can go and get your mind right. Fail fast so you can go and get your mind right, man. And surround yourself, man, with people that's trying to do something, man. Don't get comfortable being comfortable. Don't get comfortable being comfortable, man. This is the conversation I had with my father, and he told me, he said, I have to figure out where I'm going before I can take a woman with me. Yeah, he wasn't lying, bro. We all got to have them convos. Yes, sir. Ted said we all got to have them convos. Man, listen, man, I'm telling you, man, like, if you can properly instruct, man, and you can effectively listen, and then you can learn to effectively communicate, man, we shouldn't be like, you can't tell me relationships are difficult. We go through the woes of life, man, and we should be like, listen, we got to be mentally strong. We go through the things we go through so it can build us, not kill us. Not kill us, man. It's only going to make you stronger. That's it, man. We only go through the things we go through because it's going to make us stronger on the other end. So we got to be a mental giant, man. We got to be strong. And this is not the end. This is not the end of the world. This is not the end of the world, man. Everything that happens, man, is happening. Anything that happens negatively in the physical world, something positive is happening in the spiritual world. When something negative is happening in the spiritual world, something positive is happening in the physical world. And that's why we thank God through all situations. And you got to have a spiritual foundation. You cannot just be out here standing on nothing. You cannot be out here just standing on nothing. You got to have some sort of spiritual foundation. I ain't telling you got to be passing around a collection plate. I'm not telling you to go pay tithes. I'm not telling you got to sit up in a tabernacle. Because a ministry can just be you and your partners, man, trading ideals. Take your people seriously. Take yourself seriously. And know when to not. Know when to not. And don't just shun somebody because they said something stupid, man. Hey, everybody got a stupid moment, man. My boy Classy said it the best, man. We're going to be on here having thousands of hours of content, man. At some point, we're going to put our foot in our mouth at some time. That's not the end of the world, brother. It's not the end of the world. We got to make sure that, people say you got to educate yourself. Nah, man, just keep on living, man. And keep on learning. and know that you might have thought that way in 2019. You ain't got to think that way in 2026. You ain't got to think that way. You should be elevating. Just like I say about the Bible, when we talk about the 10 commandments, they give us the 10 if you ain't got no moral compass. But as you a grown man, you should have your own commandments of what you stand on. You should have your own personal commandments that you stand on, man. I don't treat people like that. Nah, man, I don't look down on the homeless. Yeah, man, when a man fail, man, I don't look down on him, man. When a man winning, I celebrate him, bro. I don't care what y'all say. When a man winning, I celebrate that man. I celebrate that man every time. If he winning, man, hey, I accept help. And I got discernment. What applies to me, it applies. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It is what it is. Yeah, man, I check on my people. Yeah, man, hey, 9 times out of 10, if you text me, I'm going to call you. These things that I stand on, man, I take care of my bills, man. Anybody that come in my path that I want to help, I'm going to help. If ones I don't, I just don't. I am who I am, and I'm going to be that. I'm not going to allow stress in my life. I'm not going to allow negativity in my life. And whatever negativity I do let in that I can possibly learn from, I accept it wholeheartedly, and I learn from it, and I build off of it. Trisha said, man, say that again. Spirituality is the best direction you can get as a man. You got to, bro. I ain't lying. You got to, bro. Everybody you got to stand on something. If there's no foundation, man, you got to stand on something. I'm not talking about that traditional, oh, I got to go to church. No, I'm talking about, like, for real. You have to stand on something. I know there are atheists out here. I know people that believe in the universe. At least you're standing on the universe. You're standing on something. You're believing that it's a higher power. You must stand on something, because whatever you stand on is going to broaden who you are. Even if you don't stand on religion, but just spirituality. You know what I mean? Like, you have to stand on something. Like, there's not a day that goes by that I don't pray. That's what it is. I'm not going to let a day pass by where I'm not going to pray. I'm not going to pray. I'm not going to miss a time or a day that I'm not going to pray. I'm going to pray. Straight like that. That's just me. Now I'm incorporating, man. I'm not starting my day without a prayer first. I don't care how short, how long, how medium, whatever. I'm not going to start my day without a prayer. I'm not going to end my day without my prayer. I got at least three partners I'm going to check on throughout the day, whether it be on my ride to work, or when I get a break at work, or my way home. I'm checking on at least 3 homeboys. I'm touching bases so nobody be like, damn, man, it been a month, man, about 2-3 months and I heard from Plugg. No, you in my friend circle. I'm checking on you, bro. Because it ain't nothing. I don't care what people say about that. Hey, ain't nothing like somebody checking on you, bro. Ain't nothing like somebody checking on you. I'm talking about from my personal stand being, hey, for me personally, ain't nothing like somebody checking on you. Especially somebody you ain't heard from a little bit. Like, man, I might go down there, call up, be like, damn, man, I got my boy Kyle in my phone, man. Let me hit Kyle up real quick. Hey, man, just checking in with you, my boy. You know how everything doing, man. So be like, man, he might be out there talking Friday. Was like, man, you know who hit me up this week, man? Man, Plugg hit me up this week, man. Oh, for real? Yeah, man, I remember that boy there, man. That was my dog right there. Yeah, man. I ain't did nothing to nobody, man. I ain't did nothing sliming nobody. I just do that, man. I might hit you up on the messenger, on the Facebook. Like, man, been a while, man. I'm checking in. Everything cool around your way. I'm just letting you know what's been going on with me, man. I'm out here in Texas, this, that, and the third. Give you a little rundown. So be like, man, you know, hit me up on the messenger, man. Plugg hit me up on the messenger, man. Man, how class doing, man? Class great, man. That's old Holland Park gangster right there. Yeah, man. I ain't seen my boy in a long time. Yeah, man. Little things you can do, man. Brighten somebody's day. That like opens up, like you could have brightened a man's day, man. That's why you don't speak negatively about a person with ill intent, because when that energy you put out in the force, into the universe, man, it come back like that. You put that negative out, it gonna come back like that. What'd he say? In Too Deep said, only thing I would change in my youth would be not to spend money on things that don't create opportunity for my crew. Yeah, I figured that what you was trying to say. I feel you on that, brother. I feel you on that, brother. Real talk. But if I could take back something, if I could change something, probably nothing, man, because all this has made me into the man I am today, man. And I stand here. This is the best it's been and the best is yet come. This is the best it's been and the best is yet to come. Every day I get a little more seasoning. Every day my circumference, not just, it gets stronger. Because most of the men that I choose to be my friends are getting stronger. Man, Bar feed me with so much information, man, so much know-how, man. And just when that baritone come through my phone, man, I be like, man, I get so much from my boy Souls, man. Just man, I get so much from Classic and Tez, man. Man, my boys in the chat, In Too Deep, man. I appreciate y'all, man. My appreciation for y'all, man. You ain't gotta ever question that, man. Like, Plugg rock with me like that. Yeah, you do. To my ladies, man, that show the support, that be here on the chat, man, just get to hear a whole earful of this dude for about an hour or two. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that's within my circumference, man, I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all all appreciate it, man. Trust that, man. Yup. All right. At 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, my man, we have 1181. We will be tapped in this afternoon, man, for the greatest sports show. Me and my boy Souls, man. Y'all boys check us out. You understand me? We will be on at 2 o'clock this afternoon. Y'all come in and mess with us, man. We always having a good time on the 1181 show. Y'all tap in with us, man. Y'all come in from the bayou to the turf, man. Y'all gonna love it. Yeah, y'all tap in with us, man. It's gonna be a beautiful situation, man. Y'all tap in with us. You know what I'm saying? Today at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time, man. It's gonna be a good one, man. Trust me, man. Trust me.
Yeah. You already know what time it is. Souls and Plugg. Talk that game when I switch it up. From the field to the court, we lit it up. If it's pressure on the line, we live for that. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Real takes only, no gimmicks, bro. Break it down, yeah, we call it up. Every play, every move, we in the cut. Lock in, look. Uncle Plugg, I'm the voice of the grind. Seen legends fall, seen rookies go shine. Breaking plays down like film and rewind. If you talking about the game, better know every line. From the sideline, talk to the locker room facts. I ain't with the hype, I deliver the stats. Championship mindset, put the team on my back. If it's fourth quarter pressure, I'm built for that. Yeah, we speak with the real ones. No, from the draft picks down to the Super Bowl. No cap in the booth, it's a different code. If it's sports talk heavy, we control the flow. Talk that game when I switch it up. From the field to the court, we lit it up. If you pressure on the line, we live for that. Let's go, let's go. Real takes only, no gimmicks, bro. Facts. Break it down, yeah, we call it up. Every play, every move, we in the cut. Lock in, yeah. Souls in the building, I'm reading the play. Mind of a coach, I'm 3 steps ahead. While they chasing the hype, I'm chasing the legacy. Talking that truth, every word that I said. From MVP talk to the underdog rise. We see through the smoke, we cut through the lies. Analytics mixed with that feel for the game. If it's real competition, we name every name. Debate get heated, but it's all respect. We just call it how it is, no need to deflect. From buzzer beat shots to the last second checks. If you tuned in now, you tap with the best. Yeah. Clock tick. Pressure on. Who you trust when the game on the line? Clock tick. Pressure on. Soul. We call it pressure that game, we don't switch it up. From the field to the court, we lit it up. If it's pressure on the line, we live for that. Let's go, let's go. Hey, real takes only, no gimmicks, bro. Facts. Break it down, yeah, we call it up. Every play, every move, we in the cut.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, man, for tapping in, man. In Too Deep, appreciate you so much.
You locked in now.
Coco, the Coco Effect official. Appreciate y'all for tapping in. Tristan, thank you for tapping in. Key Nation, appreciate you. Needed to hear this. Hey, man, for sure, man. Thank y'all so much for tuning in, man. Hey, we're gonna run out this music real quick. We finna tap in a little bit. You dig what I'm saying? And then I gotta do my credits, man. I gotta show my love to my people. I gotta do my credits, man. Yo, the Wolf BG, man. Thank you so much for tapping in, my brother. I appreciate you so much for tapping in. International Scope, appreciate you, boy. My boy Bar None, thank you so much, brother. Thank you for tapping in, brother. The Classic Post, thank you so much, brother, for tapping in this morning. Miles the Bachelor, thank you so much for tapping in, my brother. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate y'all. Yeah. Hey, Tails 3923, man. Appreciate you for tapping in today. The lovely Chanel, appreciate you for tapping in. Off Rain, thank you for tapping in. Tez, thank you for tapping in. Sea Breezer, thank you for tapping in, man. Much love to the family. You dig what I'm talking about? Hey, man, for all the remarks, all the comments, all the cracks, man. We love it, man. Joe Jet, thank you so much for tapping in, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Yeah. You don't play. You're the plug. Play the name. Oh yeah. Also tap into our Discord, man. Y'all please tap into our Discord. Yeah, we are talking to the Raw Society Discord. Y'all can tap that link that's in the chat. Y'all go and tap into our Discord, man. Tap in this community, man. We got, great conversation, man. I told y'all I was gonna be on there a lot more. I have been slacking because I've been extremely busy at the shop, but I will tighten up on that. I will tighten on my Macking and get on that thing and get it cracking. Y'all feel me? Yeah. Thank y'all for tapping in to another episode of Uncle Plugg TV. I appreciate y'all so much, man. I appreciate y'all so much. And as always, feel blessed. Feel blessed to be.